Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kyle from Infinite Hustle, and I want to say to everybody out there who have ever had a difference of opinion on or we conflicted interest in some way, form, or fashion, I'm sorry. I try to sometimes put my word above others because I think that sometimes the content that I have to say is more valuable than what you've been told or what you know or what you have to say. And it may or may not be, but to those people that I've done that to, I'm very sorry and I'm very remorseful of it. I've become more and more accepting of others' opinion as I get older and as I grow and I develop more patience. But one thing that I've come to the realization of is that these people may have a different opinion, but the value of their opinion is never greater than the value of my own. Just because somebody tells me I can't do something does not mean that I can't do it. It just means that they don't believe that I can do it. And that's their opinion. My opinion is I can. I have several examples of this, but just one in particular, when I first discovered that what my passion was and that I wanted to be a wealthy entrepreneur, I went a little crazy and I started telling everybody, you got to jump on my pedestal and you got to ride with me till I die because I know what I'm doing and you don't know shit. And every single one of them people that I told that to, were like, you're crazy, fucking, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. And no one ever agreed with me at all. And I never understood it. It's like, I know my entire life I've never been influenced by the information I was willing to give to those people. So I was assuming that they were probably in the same boat. So I figured I was helping their lives and benefiting them. But it's like they didn't even want to hear me out. No matter if I could prove to them I could make them a millionaire or I could make them rich or I could make them healthy or wealthy or whatever, they didn't want to hear it because they just didn't believe it. Like a lot of people don't believe the things that I say or don't believe my word because they want to see results. Like they want to see me living in a mansion. They think that is millionaire status or the status symbol that I'm trying to portray. No. I'm not trying to, make money be the reason why my name is remembered. You know what I mean? I want my name to be remembered because of the things that I accomplished. So it's like, it doesn't matter if I was, say, the poorest man alive or the richest man alive. I'd be doing the same exact thing that I'm doing today each and every day. The same similar type things. I mean, I'm evolving every day, obviously. But my paradigm would be consistent of what it needs to be consistent and composite of. And a lot of people out there, they tend to lose focus or interest on what I have to say because it's hard for me to direct messages to people who have these opinions that are exclusively, selective to themselves. Everybody's born with opinions, and everybody's been born to believe certain things, and everybody just has been conditioned throughout life in a different way. But it's like if somebody is seeking out to you and telling you that they want to make you a better person or, healthier, happier, or wealthier, you would think that somebody would jump on that opportunity regardless if it was 100% bullshit, because what if it was real? And what if the opportunity was available and you missed your chances? You know what I mean? What if that chance was never presented to you again? So say when I told those people that I could do those things for them, yeah, I was a little over enthusiastic about how I approached them and how I portrayed my message. But what if that opportunity was never given to those people again, and they had to live their lives exactly how they live right now, which they may appear or believe that they're doing great and that things are fine, and that is their opinion. But what would their opinion be if they were living like I do? If they felt like they had an abundancy of currency coming from every single direction that they go towards, and that anything that they put their mind to, they can pretty much turn into a realistic event that happens in their life. Now, I know when I told those people that I didn't present my message like I just did to you, and I get that. It took time and patience to be able to understand the difference of perspective and reiterate things that I feel and I opinionate into others so they could, hear what I have to say and make an opinion based on the information that they've heard, and they could determine its validity. When you just speak over somebody, they can't hear you out, or they don't hear you out. Literally, the silence button happens to them, and what you have to say goes right past them. So, just the thing that I'm trying to make evident about this video is if you're trying to portray a message and reach out to a particular person or whoever it may be that you're trying to influence, you must be considerate of, who they are and what their opinion is, and that they have an opinion. They may not agree with what you're doing or saying or trying to accomplish, and even if it is for their potential gain, they just might not be familiar with what you're doing, and they're not 100% set on the things that you have to say because, like I said, they didn't have the results. These people that I live with or around, my family, my friends, my city, when I say the word millionaire, they say, we want a bank statement, a financial statement, we want a picture of $1 million. They want all this stuff, but they don't want it for themselves. They want to see that I have it, and they want the exact thing that I did so they can get the exact thing that I did. Well, I've created a path for myself. It doesn't matter if I have $1 or 100 Google Plexian dollars. That's mine. That's my pedestal that I put up for myself. If you're going to change your life, you have to take risk. And sometimes taking risk involves hearing people out that differ from your own opinion. There's mentors out there who have some very powerful information. Powerful. There's YouTube videos out there that could change your entire life if you listen to the people and you really, really critique the things that they say and implement what they say into your life. And some of that content is free. And it just fathoms me that people overlook some of that stuff and they don't want to be influenced by people who are really trying to benefit them, even though they don't portray their message in a proper manner. And sometimes it's hard to reach your audience and connect with them efficiently. I might not be connecting with you in this video, and later on I might be able to present the same video in a way that totally makes sense to you, and it's the same exact content. I just
reiterated my vocabulary differently so you could hear out my perspective and you could understand and make your own valid opinion based on the knowledge that I've given you and presented in a different form of fashion. This video is simply just about the difference in opinions between human beings. Everyone has an opinion, but not everybody has people coming up to them trying to change their life. I wouldn't be confidently speaking to my cell phone on a regular basis, telling people and telling the world that I can change your life. I can essentially do what Bob Proctor does and make anybody accomplish anything. But they have to be willing and accepting, and they have to follow the plan. If they don't, then they will fail. It's a guarantee. So, for anybody out there that I've reached out to in the past, anybody out there that I've communicated to in an unfamiliar or, a very disconnected communication method, I'm sorry. But my intentions were very great, and my intentions were only for your benefit. My life and my happiness and my freedom is there. I want to help others and I want to give back because I have so much. It's not like I'm doing this for some type of weird religious incentive like God or Jesus made me do it. No. I just really love helping people and paying it forward. Because there's a lot of natural laws in this world, and I'm sure that if you research and find, there's a law of the reciprocity, the law of paying it forward, the law of gratuity. That being said, when you make a substantial amount of money or you have something that's in excess, it's only right to give a percentage of that excess to those in need or those who are less fortunate. And that's what I try to do. I have so much excess that I want to give it to the less fortunate. And I'm not saying that the people that I'm trying to reach are less fortunate. I'm saying that they just haven't been given the opportunity that I have. And that is unfortunate. But fortunately for them, I'm a very, very adamant person when it comes to second chances. I feel like I have a second, third, and fourth, and fifth chance to portray my message and reach these people properly. And they have the same amount of chances to come back to me and tell me, you know what, maybe you were right. Let's get this thing started. Let's make some money. I don't need to see your financial report to know that you really want to help me. Because that's the thing. I'm not going to show anyone results. I'm not going to give anybody any type of loan or payment for anything. I want to help them become who they can potentially be someday. And if that person is who they are right now, then I'll be able to find that out very fast. I'm very good at reading people's body language and who they are by various different things that have been implemented in my brain. And not everybody has this trait or characteristic about them, but I do. My mentor Bob Proctor says the same thing. He said he could talk to somebody for literally a couple minutes and know everything about them.
So this is just a chance for me to try again and let these people know that this is for real. This is me speaking from the bottom of my heart, telling you that I really want to help you, and you don't need to see the help that I receive or the things that I have for you to succeed. The things that I have and I'm working on and the things that I've done are what I got going on. If you want to do something different for your life and you got somebody who's willing to help you make that connection, then I would do it. What do you have to lose? I mean, really, honestly, in 6 months or 3 months after the training that I could give you is over, if you didn't learn nothing, then fine. You move on with your life and you could forget everything that ever happened. But if this does work for you, like it worked for me, not only will your life be impacted and changed from that day forward, but your life will be similar to mine in the aspect that every person that you will go around from that point forward, you could potentially benefit their lives. And whether or not you're out to do this to help others like I am or not, that's up to you. And that's your own free will. But that's just my prerogative. I love you, world. I'm back. I'm ready. And the time is coming soon that my wealth and my fortune is going to be harder and harder to hide. My family and my friends in my city is just going to have to accept who I am. And if they don't, that's fine. That's their opinion. I'll move away and I'll do what I'm doing in another place to other people who care to listen. There's billions of people in this world. If my family and my friends in my city doesn't want to hear me out, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, that's their opinion, and they're entitled to that. But the city I live in only has about 24,000 people in it. There's 7.9 billion people in the entire world. I'm out to make the things that I can do reach as many of those people as I possibly can before I die. And I'm hoping and praying that some of them will feel like once they reach a certain level of success that they will do the same similar things that I'm doing and help others reach this level of success and this ability that we've slowly gained through the time and evolution. I know this background is the Illuminati, and that may be misleading or it may not be. But the entire pledge on this paper that I was given is very, very powerful. The Illuminati's statement and message is very powerful. When it comes to wealth, the idea of the Illuminati is very powerful. Last and foremost, I hope this video was very powerful. I love you, world.